You see, money isn't this distant, mysterious thing floating in the universe waiting to be earned only by the lucky few. No, my dear. Money is energy, living energy, and just like any living thing, it responds to how you speak to it, how you think about it, and how you treat it. So, if you've been wondering why money doesn't seem to hang around long enough to take off its shoes and stay a while, this message is for you. Because tonight I'm going to show you something most people never learn. How to call your money by name. So it actually comes when you call it. Now I know what you're thinking. Call money by name. What does that even mean? I've been calling it for years, and it's ignoring me like an ex who's moved on. But hang on, because what I'm talking about isn't begging, wishing, or hoping. It's about speaking to money as a living force that hears you, recognizes you, and responds to your vibration. And yes, I said vibration. Don't roll your eyes just yet. There's a little science behind this too. Everything in the universe is made of energy. You, me, that phone you're holding, and yes, your wallet. The frequency you emit when you why the universe listens to your words, think, speak, or act sends signals that tell the universe what to deliver. If your signal says, I never have enough, the universe agrees and sends more lack. But when your signal says, I am a magnet for money, it loves to find me, suddenly opportunities begin to flow in strange and wonderful ways. Now, let's be honest for a second. You've probably tried affirmations before. You've said things like, I'm rich, or money comes easily to me, only to check your bank app and feel betrayed by reality. That's because you are saying the words but not calling the energy. There's a difference. Words are the door, but feeling is the key. If you say, I'm rich, but deep down you feel poor, your energy contradicts your words. It's like calling someone on the phone and hanging up before they answer. The message never gets through. So, tonight, I want you to do something bold, something that might make you giggle at first, but trust me, it works. You're going to call your money by name. Give it a name that feels personal, loving, and familiar. Maybe you'll call it Abundant Alice, Generous George, or even something playful like Missouri, Cashington. Whatever makes you smile. Why? Because naming money makes it real. It shifts your relationship from desperation to connection. It reminds your subconscious that money isn't a monster to chase, but a friend to invite in. Now I can almost hear you saying, wait, so I just name my money and it starts showing up. Well, not exactly like a pizza delivery, but pretty close. Naming your money changes your emotional state. It opens your heart, removes resistance, and sets the tone for attraction. When you treat something with respect, it shows up more. Think about it. If someone only called you when they needed help, ignored you when you arrived and complained when you left, would you want to hang around them? Of course not. That's what most people do with money. They stress when it's gone. They fear when it's slow. And they guilt trip it when it finally shows up. You've got to flip that script. Start by saying this right now. Money loves me, it knows my name, and it is always on its way to me. Say it out loud. Don't whisper it like you're afraid your broke friend might hear. Say it like you mean it. You see, when you speak with faith, the universe calling money by name, the hidden law of attraction listens. You're declaring not what is, but what's coming. And that's where the magic happens. Let's get a little practical now, because you can't just chant and expect coins to fall from the ceiling. I want you to create what I call a money atmosphere. This is about making your physical space a place where money feels welcome. Clean your wallet. Yes, literally clean it. Get rid of crumpled receipts, torn notes, and expired cards. Would you invite a guest into a messy home? Then why invite money into a cluttered wallet? Make space for it. Organize it. Treat it like something sacred. Then every night before bed, take 1 minute, just one, and thank money for being in your life. Even if it's only a few bills, say, thank you, Abundant Alice, for flowing through my life today. I'm grateful for your presence, and I welcome more of you tomorrow. I promise you, this small ritual begins to rewire your subconscious. You start to expect money, not fear its absence. Now, let's talk about the part that trips most people up, your emotional frequency. You can't call money while carrying guilt about wanting it. Somewhere along the line, someone told you that loving money makes you greedy. But think about this. How can you help the poor by being poor? How can you feed the hungry if you're hungry yourself? Money isn't evil. It's neutral. It takes on the nature of the person who holds it. A kind person with money blesses others. A selfish person with money multiplies greed. But when you align with divine abundance, you become a channel for good. So instead of saying I want money so I can pay bills, say I welcome abundance so I can create comfort, joy, and generosity. See the shift. One is rooted in fear, the other in purpose. The universe always responds to purpose. It doesn't chase fear. It mirrors it. Let me share a funny little story. A friend once told me she kept losing money. She said, "Every time I get something unexpected happens. My car breaks down, a bill appears, or someone asks me to lend them money I'll never see again." I smiled and said, "Darling, money's not leaving you. It's escaping your vibration." She blinked at me. Why your affirmations haven't been working, told her to stop calling it my last money. Every time she said that, she was labeling it with an expiration date, so we gave her money a new name, Faithful Fred. Every morning, she'd say, "Faithful Fred always comes back to me." And wouldn't you know, within a few weeks, she got an unexpected refund check and a side job offer she hadn't even applied for. Coincidence? Maybe. But I've seen this happen too many times to dismiss it. When you align your words, feelings, and actions, life rearranges itself to meet you. The problem is most people are double-minded. They pray for abundance but think like paupers. They ask for blessings but complain about prices. You can't plant seeds of lack and expect a harvest of wealth. The soil of your mind must be fertile with belief. So, here's a little test. How do you talk about money in casual conversation? Do you say things like, "Money is hard to come by. Things are getting worse." Or, "I can't afford that"? If you do, that's exactly what your energy keeps confirming. You're telling the universe, keep it that way. Instead, start saying, "Money is easy to come by. Things always work out for me financially." Or, "I'm surrounded by opportunities." You might feel silly at first, but remember, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between truth and joke. It believes whatever you repeat often enough. And here's a fun way to practice. Every time you find a coin, a note, or even a discount, say out loud, "Thank you, universe. More of this, please." That simple gratitude keeps your signal clear. It tells the universe you're ready for more. Now, I know the energy behind words and feelings of you watching might say, "But I've been positive and I'm still broke." Let me say this gently. It's not about forced positivity. It's about authentic alignment. If deep down you still believe you don't deserve wealth, your words can't override that belief. You've got to heal your relationship with money. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Forgive the people who made you think wealth is evil. Say, "I release all fear and shame around money." That simple affirmation opens the floodgates. You see, calling money by name isn't just about speaking. It's about relating. It's realizing that abundance already exists, waiting for your permission to enter. The universe isn't withholding anything from you. It's waiting for you to match the frequency of what you desire. So tonight, when you're lying in bed, whisper softly, "Money, I know you hear me. I call you forth with love and gratitude. You know my name, and I know yours." Don't beg, declare. Feel it in your heart. Imagine your bank account glowing, your wallet expanding, your home filled with laughter and ease. You're not asking for something foreign. You're remembering what's already yours. And tomorrow morning when you wake up, don't check your balance in fear. Smile and say, "Money is on its way to me." in expected and unexpected ways, then go about your day looking for signs of it. Maybe it's an opportunity, a new client, or even a random refund email. It doesn't matter how small. Celebrate every sign. That's how the universe knows you're serious. I promise you, the moment you stop chasing and start calling, everything changes. Money loves certainty. It loves confidence. It loves being acknowledged. When you call it by name, you awaken its energy and yours. Pause for a moment and think about this. What if money is waiting for you to speak first? What if all along it's been standing at your door saying, "Call me and I'll come"? That's the power you have. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your flow. The universe doesn't respond to need. It responds to command. And how to build a relationship with money? You, my friend, were born with authority. Now take a deep breath. Smile, because from this moment forward, you are no longer chasing money. You are calling it home. Now that you've called money by name, it's time to learn how to keep that connection alive. Because calling is one thing, but creating a relationship that lasts is where the real transformation happens. You don't want money to just visit. You want it to move in, unpack its bags, and get comfortable on your couch. That's what we're doing now, inviting money to stay for good. You see, the universe responds to consistency. It listens not to what you say once, but to what you say repeatedly with belief. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you switch the dial every few seconds, you'll never hear the full song. That's what most people do with money. They keep switching frequencies. One day they're grateful, the next day they're panicking. One moment they're affirming abundance. The next they're counting coins with anxiety. But when you hold your vibration steady, even when reality hasn't caught up yet, the universe has no choice but to match you. So how do you do that? You practice emotional steadiness around money. That means no more panicking when you pay bills. When that electricity bill comes, instead of sighing and muttering, "There goes all my money," try saying, "I'm grateful I have the means to keep my lights on. More is always on its way." It might feel odd at first, but gratitude in the face of outgoing money creates magnetic return. It tells the universe, "I trust the flow." Because money loves flow. It's called currency for a reason. When you hoard it in fear, it stagnates. When you circulate it with confidence, it multiplies. Now, let's make it fun. Start a little ritual. I like to call the money roll call. Every morning before you check your phone or scroll through bad news, sit quietly and say out loud, "Money, I know you hear me. You're free to flow to me through clients, ideas, surprises, and blessings. I am open to receive you in joyful and creative ways." That's it. Less than a minute, but it sets the tone for your whole day. You're not begging. You're directing energy. You're telling the universe, "Here's my frequency." Meet creating a money atmosphere that attracts abundance. Me here. And remember, the universe doesn't respond to wishy-washy instructions. You must speak with authority. You are the commander of your reality. The words you speak are not empty. They are codes that shape energy. That's why I keep saying, call your money by name. When you say, "Faithful Fred, I welcome you," your subconscious begins to align with that expectation. You'll start noticing opportunities that were invisible before because your awareness shifts to match your desire. Let's talk about awareness for a moment. Do you know that your mind filters out billions of bits of information every second? What you perceive is only what you believe matters. So, if you've been telling yourself money is hard to get, your brain literally ignores opportunities that could lead to more money because it assumes you're not interested. That's the science behind manifestation. It's not magic. It's selective perception. When you start believing money loves you, your brain starts spotting evidence of it everywhere. Suddenly, you see possibilities, discounts, partnerships, or small windfalls that were always there, but now you're tuned in. Now, let's add some humor to this because honestly, People make money too serious. They treat it like an exam. They're scared to fail. Relax. Money isn't judging you. It doesn't care if you made mistakes before. It just wants to know if you're ready to play. So, lighten up. Play with your affirmations. Say things like, "Money, I know you missed me. Come on home. I've been expecting you." Or, "Abundance, you better bring your friends this time." You'll be amazed how laughter and lightness open the flow. If you ever feel resistance creeping in like doubt, fear, or that old voice saying, "This is silly," just laugh at it. Literally laugh. Say, "Oh, there's that old scarcity story again. Cute, but not today." That one simple reaction disarms step by step. How to call your money by name tonight. Negativity. You can't attract abundance while feeling tight and fearful. The body and mind must feel relaxed for creation to occur. Let's move into a few actionable steps that will anchor everything we've talked about. Step 1. Speak abundance daily, morning, afternoon, and night. Call your money by name. You can whisper it, sing it, or write it, but do it with consistency. Step 2. Respect money. Handle your cash with care. Don't crumple notes. Don't throw coins. And for heaven's sake, stop saying, "I'm broke." You are not broke. You're in transition. Words matter. Step 3. Express gratitude for every bit of financial flow. Found a coin. Thank it. Got a discount. Celebrate it. Someone bought you lunch. That's abundance. The universe expands what you appreciate. Step 4. Give. Yes, give. Even a small amount with a joyful heart tells the universe, "I have more than enough to share." Giving opens channels for receiving. Don't give from guilt. Give from love. And finally, step 5. Visualize nightly. Before bed, close your eyes and picture your money by name arriving joyfully. Imagine it dancing into your life. Feel how relieved, safe, and empowered you are. Let those emotions marinate in your subconscious. When you sleep, your mind continues the work. You're literally reprogramming yourself for abundance. Now, let's address the part that keeps most people stuck, waiting for results. The moment you start calling your money, you expect instant miracles. And when they don't show up fast enough, doubt creeps in. But remember, you're not microwaving abundance, you're cultivating it. Seeds take time to grow. You wouldn't plant a flower and dig it up every morning to see if it's growing. The same principle applies here. You must water your belief daily and trust the process. And oh, the universe loves trust. The moment you relax and stop asking when it says now. I've seen this, the power of gratitude. Playfulness and belief happen countless times. People struggle, then suddenly boom. Something shifts. It's not that the blessing wasn't ready. It's that they finally stopped doubting. They started believing. I'll tell you another story. A young man once came to me frustrated that no matter what he did, he couldn't seem to attract wealth. He said, "I've been saying affirmations for months, but nothing changes." I asked him, "How do you feel when you say them?" He paused and said, "Honestly, desperate." There it was. The vibration of lack hiding behind positive words. I told him to stop affirming and start conversing. Instead of saying, "Money comes to me easily," he began saying, "Hey, prosperous Pete. I'm so glad you're in my life. Let's make something great together." Within 2 weeks, he landed a new job with better pay, and random freelance gigs started rolling in. When you shift from desperation to dialogue, everything changes. And maybe you're sitting there thinking, "But my situation is really hard." I get it. Life can be tough. Bills are real. But let me tell you a secret. Your external reality is only the echo of your inner vibration. You change the echo by changing the sound you're putting out. That's what this whole teaching is about. You're not fighting reality. You're rewriting it. Every time you call your money by name, you're reminding the universe of your authority and your worthiness. So tonight before you go to sleep, I want you to perform one simple act. Sit quietly, take a deep breath, and say, "Money, you know me. I call you forth with joy. You are my divine companion, my loyal friend." Wherever I your call to action speak command, and receive go, you follow. You bless me and I bless others through you. Then smile because in that moment, you've already shifted something invisible. You've opened a door that no one can close but you, and tomorrow act like a wealthy person. No, I don't mean go out and buy a yacht. I mean carry yourself with confidence, speak with generosity, and make decisions from abundance, not fear. Wealth isn't a number. It's a state of mind. And when you live from that state, the physical follows. You are not chasing money. You are aligning with it. You are remembering that abundance has always known your name. The universe doesn't need to be convinced, it's already on your side. It's waiting for you to act like the powerful co-creator you were designed to be. So, as you finish this message tonight, make me one promise. You'll just one night. Call your money by name, say it out loud, laugh about it, and feel that lightness in your heart. Watch how differently you sleep, how calmly you wake, and how effortlessly little blessings start appearing. The universe always rewards intention mixed with joy. Now go ahead, make that call. Call your money home. Call it with gratitude, with laughter, with certainty, because when you do, the universe listens, and it always obeys a confident, joyful command. If this message lit a spark in your heart, share it. Type in the comments the name you've chosen for your money. I want to see what creative names you come up with. And don't forget to subscribe, because this journey of abundance is just beginning. The more we speak about wealth with love, the more it multiplies in all our lives. So tonight, as you close your eyes, remember this. Your money knows your name. Now that you've called it, it's on its way home. And when it arrives, greet like an old friend because it always loved you first.